I have to focus, sorry. It has to be in front of me because I can't see it. Sorry, you.
Pray for me, Madura for me. Pray I find my way.
Hey family, welcome back. I hope you're doing fantastic. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is MsTopacJay. So in this video, I'll be trying out the eyeshadow stamp that's been going around YouTube for a few months now. If you're already part of FanBam and you've already seen a few makeup videos from me, especially eyeshadow videos, you will know that I've mentioned so many times that my eyes are uneven, my hooded eyes are uneven. Like even right now, like it's better this morning, which is great. Like last night, this side was more swollen or hooded than this side was. I don't know why that happened. It's a weird thing, okay? It's a weird thing. But as you can see now, I don't know if you can notice, my left side, which is your right, is more hooded than my right side, which is your left. Most of the times I honestly cannot be bothered sitting there measuring and making sure everything is like even. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've got other things to do, okay? So let's just hope this tool is gonna help us to achieve an even high shadow look and whatnot. So if you're yet to subscribe, yet to join the FanBam, make sure to subscribe down below, and once you've done so, make sure notifications turned on so that way you don't miss out on any single video from me, okay? And without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. Ooh, this is very small actually. Every time I see it in a video, it looks quite big. Apparently a brand came out with this and then a bunch of fakes came out, or dupes I should say, or whatever. But this is what it looks like. That is interesting. Ooh, it's like honeycomb, the texture of the ball part right here. I thought this was going to be a squeezy type of ball or whatever at the end, but it's not. It's very solid, rock solid, and you have this rubbery section up here as well. So you can see you have kind of like a almost straight edge on one side, and it kind of goes, it's like a half circle. What do you call a half circle? You know, it's like you have a circle and they cut it straight in the middle. That's basically the shape of this thing. Interesting. Oh, this kind of fits my eye well. So the idea behind this is that you apply your eye makeup, like your concealer or your glitter and whatnot, apply it on this part and then press it on your eye, and then when you take it off, you have your whatever it is you applied here already on your lid. I don't know, let's just jump into it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Revolution Concealer Identifier Concealer in the shade C10. I'm gonna use this to prep my eyelid. So the palette I'll be using today is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. This is part of the Vault collection. And I'm just gonna go straight into the shade Frame, which is a kind of like a plum shade is described as. And I'm going to use this AOA Studio E136 blending brush and just apply this throughout my crease. Then I'm gonna concentrate it more on the outer corner. Now that I already have the soft plum shade in my crease, but I'm still gonna add a little bit to the crease. I kind of want to go for a half cut crease. So I want to see if this is gonna give me that half cut crease. And I think on the other eye, I'll do a full cut crease. With this kind of tool, I'm guessing they're trying to like say that, you know, if you use this, you're gonna spend less time doing your makeup and whatnot. So I'm trying to see if this really is gonna cut my job in half, you know what I mean? My time in half or whatever. So yeah. All right, so I'm grabbing the concealer again and the thing. How is this going to, should I? Oh yeah, it's like this. So the front part. So I'm just gonna, let me show you. Apply it right here. This is interesting. I have to focus, sorry. It has to be in front of me because I can't see it. Sorry, you. Oh, what kind of laugh was that? So that's the amount of concealer that's on there. So it's literally applied so thin. So I guess I look down and just, oh, I can feel the coldness of the concealer. Well, duh, Esther. Okay, we're missing a little in the inner corner. Let's just go in again. Let me just press it. I don't want to press my eye too much because it will start watering. All right. Well, that's what we've got. That's not bad. It's not bad. I would use this as a startup, or you know, as a prep. Guys, I am so sorry, guys. I cannot speak to save my life right now. Okay, so I've applied a little bit more of the concealer on the thingamajiggy. What do you call this thingamabob? Eyeshadow stamp. Let's just go again because I want to make sure I have more in the inner corner right here. This thing would definitely need a little bit of assistance for the concealer to look semi-perfect on the lid. So I'm just gonna go in with a concealer brush and just, you know, meet it in the middle and just clean things up a little bit. And I think it does make things a little bit quicker, which is cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that shade again, the shade Framed in the Ringlight palette, and just apply it on the edge of the concealer right here. Just kind of blend things out. I cannot find my concealer brush. Let's just grab a random brush, just a random packing brush, and I'm gonna pick up the shade. Let's do Lolly, this peachy rose gold shimmer shade, this one right here, and I'm gonna put this all over the lid, where the concealer is. All right, wow, we already have a half cut crease eyeshadow look without spending too much time like cutting the crease, because literally it takes me a while to cut my crease, especially when I'm like, today is the day I spend time to cut my crease. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. I'm gonna use the same color, but I'm gonna do a full cut crease, like apply the entire. Actually, you know what, sometimes I like to cut my crease first and then apply whatever color I want to apply on the area that I have already cut on the lid, and then I'll just go in with whatever color I want and just blend it to the edge of the cut crease. That's the quickest way to get a cut crease look that that I found that really works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna stamp the thingamajiggy eyeshadow stamp Esther on my lid and just just get it over and done with. So I'm already applying the concealer on the what the fuck is this called, on the thingamajiggy, the eyeshadow stamp. Oh my lord, there we go. Just make sure it's nice and wet, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it all over the lid. We have a cut crease. It came outside of the line, as you can see. Look at this. Looks like I'm crying concealer. Let me just clean this up. I'm just gonna use my sponge to kind of dab things in so it looks smoother, a little bit smoother, before we go in with eyeshadow. All right, so this is not my level of cut crease for my eye shape. It definitely does have a couple of cons, but the pros outweigh the con, being that it gives me a guide to what I want to do, like to the cut crease that I want to go for and whatnot, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm just gonna apply that shade Lolita again all over the lid. Oh, this shimmer shades in here are so crumbly. Okay, there we go. I like that I have that almost crisp curve right here. Do you see that? I don't always get that with my concealer brush. I really need to invest in a good concealer brush though, so that's probably one of the reasons why I don't really get it with my concealer brush, but geez. So here we go. So we have a half cut crease on this side and we have a full cut crease on this side. And this eyeshadow stamp, guys, I can honestly say that I will be using this quite often, especially on days that I feel like I cannot be bothered spending time on my own using concealer brush to get that nice precision on the crease. Okay, so because I think I might film another video after this, I need to let one go and keep one. And I really like them both. I like how my lid looks bigger on this side. Do you see that? As much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off. Okay, that's as much as I can do to make it look even, semi-even. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my base and I'll be right back and we'll talk a little bit about this eyeshadow stamp. All right, babes, here we are. I've finished applying the eye look and whatnot, and I'm actually in the process of doing a foundation test on a particular foundation, so stay tuned for that after this video. Honestly, babes, I really like this eyeshadow stamp thing, and I do see myself, as I said, and I think I've already mentioned that in this video, I do see myself picking it up and using it, especially on those days that I feel like, okay, I want to spend a little bit less time to make sure I have a nice crisp edge to my cut crease and whatnot, without really spending too much time in making sure I have that nice precise cut crease. Does that make sense? It does work really well to do a half cut crease, and it does work well to do a full cut crease, but because of my eye shape and my hooded eyes, I like to take my concealer and whatnot a little bit higher than my natural crease itself, so that way my eyelid can look much more bigger. Does that make sense? I really like that. And Miss Roberta, you did mention that as well in one of the comments section of my video. I'm like, yes, that's what we all do, you know, that's what we all should be doing, especially those of us that has hooded eye and whatnot. So I have seen a few videos of people on Instagram applying applying glitter and eyeshadow and whatnot on top of the product itself, and then they stamp that onto the eye. I did try to do that by applying the shade Lolly that I put in my crease right here. I applied on top of the concealer that's left on the eyeshadow stamp itself, and I applied it at the back of my hand. It did apply, but it just wasn't as vibrant as it is on my lid right now. So even if I were to do that, I would still have to go in with a brush and more of the eyeshadow and whatnot and top it up. Does that make sense? I like it. So if I were to answer the question, does it work? Yes, it does work. You do need to finesse it a little bit in terms of like kind of making the concealer meet in the middle and just, you know, kind of finesse it just a tiny little bit, but it does work in my opinion. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing the other videos that I've tested out in my Does It Work series and whatnot, make sure you check the description box down below. I'm gonna put a link straight to the playlist down there. Thank you so much fam for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found it useful, please let me know by commenting down below. Also give this video a thumbs up. And today's family notification is Miss Abstract Mind. Thank you so much for your support and for commenting on my videos, and I totally 100% agree with what you said in the comment section of my recent video. I literally said that same thing that you said in that video, but for some reason I caught it out. I think I just didn't want to like create a new drama and whatnot. Okay, so thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much fam babe. I appreciate every single one of you babes. Let's continue to stay positive and stay away from all these negative influences and whatnot. Okay, and as always, whatever doing to love yourself. Have a great day, great night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you babes in my very next video. Bye. I'm really hoping that this eyeshadow stamp is going to help me to achieve it's going to help me achieve even if you have hooded eyes and uneven hooded eyes, raise your hand. Yeah, that's okay. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. Is that the fire alarm again? And once you're done, so make sure notifications turned on so that way So I bought the thing on eBay, and this actually arrived about 4 days ago. I was gonna film it the day it arrived or the day after, but then I couldn't, and then I gave myself food poisoning. So I've been in bed or on my couch for 2 days. So here we are. Now I'm finally gonna open it. So the palette I'm using today, I can't speak. And every time I talk, I feel like exhausted immediately. So I think I'm still recovering from my food poisoning. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my base. I'm already tired. Should I just leave it here? Do I really need to do my base? So let me know in the comment section down below if let me know in the comment section. I can't speak.